Alright guys, welcome to another beer review with a little bit of a difference, and today I've got myself a beer, some fries and a pizza. So it's a bit of a food pairing sort of video. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be classed as a Clueless Eats, and yeah, so I want to start experimenting with this sort of stuff, even though there are bigger YouTubers doing this sort of thing. It is something that I've dabbled with it over the entirety of the channel. To be fair, food has been, you know, a big part of my life. But yeah, it's also, I love the idea of combining beer with food, and it's something that I have done a fair bit, although it has become more popular with the likes of Simon from Real Ale Craft Beer, who does a really good job actually of his food pairings, no matter if you agree with what he eats with the beer or not. So today, and I have to have a look at my handy copy of Ferment so I can read the brewery's name properly. We are looking at a Cryo Double Dry Hopped New England IPA, and this is brewed by, and let me get that correct, Ailyak Brewery over in Bulgaria, and the actual name for the brewery comes from Bulgarian slang for not giving a fuck, which is a great way to live your life, I find. But yeah, Ailyak Brewery is a Bulgarian slang word for living in full comfort and ease and not giving a fuck. That's why Euro and Plummy, the Ailyak creators, started to bring on their own balcony, brewing the beer they wanted to drink. Every new style features a boy and girl on its label, drawn each and every time by a different young Bulgarian artist. Love that already. 2018 is a big year for Ailyak as it opens its own brewery later this year. That's absolutely fantastic news. So taster notes for this beer. The Ailyak features use of Citra Cryo hops. The whole leaf hops are separated into lupulin and bract at extremely low temperatures, thus giving more intense and nuanced hoppy freshness. Double dry hopped with Cryo Citra hops, mellower body from the added wheat and terrified oats. Terrified, I know it's terrified. Terrified always sounds better. This beer is juicy and dank New Englandish IPA. So yeah, the beer itself is clocking in at 6% ABV. Best before date is the 12th of the 6th, 2019. So barley malt, wheat malt, citra hops, American yeast, and the illustration for this bottle, which is fantastic by the way, is called the Tree of Life Hops Edition. More at behance.net/Shavitsa. So I will be putting that link down below, because I always like to promote the artist, especially when they do some really fantastic looking artwork. So yeah, this has come from the Beer 52 Balkans box, which I've had really good experience so far. Since the sort of backstep with the South African box, which was quite a letdown, I've got to say that Beer 52, the boxes they've released since then, have been fantastic, especially the German box. But this has been a great box as well. So plain white crown on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly have a look at the beer, then we'll pair it with some pizza, which we'll see how this goes. Spoiler alert, I think most beers go well with pizza, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, anyway. All in the name of diversifying a YouTube channel, I suppose. But yeah, fantastic looking artwork on that label. Hopefully I can get that off without it ripping. And beer in the glass then, and that's it's not as hazy as most New England style IPAs, but it's still got a nice cloudy hue to it. Lovely sort of dark orangey amber tones. It's not as bright or vibrant, so it's almost got that sort of like a cloudy West Coast IPA look to it, which is never a bad thing. And the beer poured with about one finger's worth of a maybe ever so slightly off-white head. But yeah, it certainly looks like a mouth-watering beer for sure. So let's see what we get on the nose. Citra is just one of my favourite hops, and it's utilised so well here. It's really nice and mellow and sherbety, almost. No harshness. Yeah, you get all those sort of like lime, jelly sweet aromas. But at the same time, it's not synthetic or too sweet, but it's a really nice and gentle IPA on the aroma in terms of its hoppiness. It's got a fragrancy to it, if that's the correct terminology. But yeah, if you love your Citra hops, on the nose, this is absolutely bang tidy. I'll never use the word bang tidy again, don't worry. But yeah, off to a fantastic start, so let's give it a taste. Cheers. That's so silky smooth and drinkable. Again, Citra hop, it's doing its job. It's not potent, it's not in your face, but you get the lovely citrusy flavours in there. And then a lovely grapefruit finish on the back end. There's a very subtle dankness there. There's that ever so slight resiny, garlicky, oniony vibe going on. But then it has that sort of like fruitiness of a New England style IPA. That's a damn good beer. That's the sort of beer you would buy with a pizza when you go to a good pizza restaurant. So I've got a feeling this is going to go pretty well with the pizza. But yeah, it's just one of those beers you can just drink and drink and drink. Gentle bitterness on the back end, but it's definitely there. It's silky smooth though. Relatively light, but so smooth going down. But yeah, that's it's going down well. So that's the beer sorted. We've got a bit of pizza going on. So this is basically just a bog standard margarita pizza that I've spruced up with some pepperoni, some cured ham, and to be a little bit cheeky, got some black pudding on there as well. Because I've been really in the mood to have some black pudding. Oh, and of course there's a bit of hot sauce on there, a little bit of sriracha, salt and pepper, and some roasted onions to garnish it. So yeah, see, that's the thing, as much as I adore pizza, I'm not a pizza snob. I am more than happy to have frozen pizza from a supermarket. If it tastes good, it tastes good. You know, but at the same time, I go to a place like Ply in Manchester, probably has the best pizza I've ever had in my life. But I don't need to go there all the time, because frozen pizzas, you can just do so much with them. And to make your own pizzas is even more rewarding. I love pizzas with a sourdough crust. That's probably my jam. But do you know what? Frozen pizzas for like a couple of quid. You get yourself some ham, whatever, peppers. You can put whatever you want on a pizza, and you can pimp it up proper style. Anyway, so let's take a very unevenly sliced pizza, I must say, and not even sliced properly. So we'll take a bit of a small slice. But yeah, there it is. Look at that. Pizza's like the best food ever. So I'll have a little bit. Not bad. Not the greatest pizza I've ever had, but at the same time, not bad at all. And that black pudding, so nice and creamy, mixing with that slight harshness, or sharpness I should say, from the spicy pepperoni and hot sauce. The tomato sauce on the pizza itself, shouldn't talk when I'm stuffing my face. The tomato sauce on the pizza itself could be a little bit more seasoned, a little bit more exciting. But black pudding was a good choice. I always do very girly laughs when I'm eating food and enjoying it. Got some chips, slightly undercooked. Bit of chip seasoning, just generic chip seasoning, tomato sauce. Put it in a bowl because you're a pretentious cunt. There you go. Happy days. So, the beer's spot on. Pizza's okay. I've had much better, don't get me wrong. But let's see what happens when we have a little bit of pizza and wash it down with some beer. Because you've got all those sort of like oils from the food covering the palate, the bitterness of the beer shows through a little bit more. But it gives it a bit more of that sort of like West Coast dankness more than anything else. So it doesn't detract too much from either experience. But it doesn't really sort of complement or blend too well. But at the same time, pizza's really easy going. This beer is really easy going, so I'm not going to say this is a failure, because at the end of the day, I'm eating food and drinking beer on camera. If I was getting paid, then it'd be winner winner chicken dinner, but as it stands, moral of the story is, most beers will go well with pizza. You know, 12 minutes in, you've wasted 12 minutes just to find that out, but I'm sure you knew that for yourself, but I think the fruitiness of an IPA can really complement something like a pizza, because both of them are quite versatile. The fruity hoppy tones would work brilliant if there were peppers on this or something like that. I think that would work really nicely with the beer. But yeah. I'm eating well tonight. As you can see, I eat well most nights, but so yeah. The beer itself, Cryo Double Dry Up New England IPA from Ailyak Brewery. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. That is a really nice, subtle IPA. A really nice sort of come-between of a hazy New England IPA and a resiny West Coast bitter IPA. So yeah, really, really nice. It's the subtleties in the beer, I'd say, that probably help it work with the pizza, although it doesn't 100% work, don't get me wrong. If the pizza was of a bit of a higher quality, probably. I mean, it is from, I think it's Asda's free from range, which, you know, let's take all the fun out of food. It's like this gluten-free bullshit. Nobody's died because they've got a gluten intolerance. It's like, man the fuck up. And don't make other people suffer. It's a joke, by the way. But there's a message there. It's like these sort of like vegan and vegetarian options that are supposed to emulate the flavour of the meat counterpart. It's like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Have either a vegan, vegetarian diet or be an omnivore. Why would you want fucking vegetarian bacon that tastes like real bacon? I mean, I get it if you're trying to get into that lifestyle. It's like a bridge between the two, but it's like these fucking vegans are like yeasty cheese. It's like, you fucking kidding me? I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not judging, because there are some genuinely nice vegan or vegetarian dishes that I like. I mean, I love Quorn burgers, but I don't have a Quorn burger. I mean, I like Quorn in general. I mean, the Quorn chicken pieces, or the Quorn pieces they're just called, they're so nice because they've got their own unique, distinct flavour and texture. It's like with the burger, I'm not going to have a Quorn burger because, don't really want a full burger. If I'm going to have a burger, I'm going to have a fucking burger. And if I'm going to have a Quorn burger, I thought my camera stopped then. If I'm going to have a Quorn burger, it's because I'm in the mood for the Quorn burger. I hate this false bullshit when it comes to food, where it's like, I want an alternative to bacon. Don't eat bacon, or eat bacon. I don't know. I don't get it. But that being said, free from, I'm not too sure what this is free from. It's probably some gluten bullshit in the base of the pizza, but it doesn't really affect the texture. Just needs a bit more pizzazz. Bit more pizzazz. Anyway, you got food, beer and a rant in this video. Aren't you lucky? So what's some of your favourite food pairings? What beer do you like to have with pizza? What's your favourite pizza topping? Any suggestions for food pairings for future episodes of Clueless Eating, or Eating with Clueless? I don't know what this is called. I've got no quality assurance on this channel. If you want quality assurance for food reviews, go check out Simon from Real Ale Craft Beer. Link in the description. But yeah, I'm content. I've got beer, pizza and fries. How can I ever complain about my life? Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've tried this beer, by the way, or anything else from the brewery, then thoughts, recommendations always welcome. And if I triggered you with my vegan, vegetarian, single-minded opinions, then I do apologise. Although I'm yet to find a gluten-free beer that's actually really nice. So I'll just leave it there. Okay, before you paint your placards in period blood or whatever you want to do. Oh, now I've offended the feminists, so that's really good. Great going, Peter. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall hopefully see you next time if you haven't already unsubscribed. Thank you for watching, and I shall hopefully see you next time. Cheers. What a mess of a video, by the way.